What is up, Gemini? Welcome to your general timeless reading. We are going to pull one card from each oracle deck. This is Sacred Light Tarot, Sacred Travelers, and then for the tarot spread itself, we're going to be using Light Seers Tarot and Tattoo Tarot. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But let's get into it. Hey Google, lower volume 2 notches. It was a little too loud. Okay, let's get into it. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Language of Light. I love this. Rediscovery, Humble Wanderer, and Communication. It's really interesting you got that card because when I was tapping into the air signs today, it felt very much so like wanting some time alone, but not like fully away from your relationships, but just maybe like coming inward a little bit more. It doesn't feel like you're necessarily doing healing, but it feels more so like a shift in your frequency in the sense of, I want this more, you know, actually I want to do this now and not do this now. I really like that though, because it's a connection to the higher heart. So when we shift into more love and more gratitude, we start to accept ourselves more, and in turn more things that match that frequency start to flow into our life, which is really nice. So traveling lightly, simplify your life, and then Language of Light, Rediscovery, Humble Wanderer, and Communication. Some of you, this is actually going to be happening in your dream space with the Wanderer energy over here. That to me feels like astral traveling. So if you're having really vivid dreams lately, be mindful of them, take note of them. And traveling lightly tells me that yes, you are purging an old frequency and ascending into a higher frequency, because traveling lightly is the getting rid of the things that no longer are necessary, that you're choosing to leave behind, right? Whether it be versions of yourself or relationships or even items like material things in the home, saying, actually, I don't want this anymore. Or working through releasing ties to things energetically that are holding you back. Let's see, Gemini. I heard forgiveness. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. You're starting to realize the things that are necessary, like the things that are truly necessary in your life. Like, what is it that I really need to carry with me in order to achieve my goals? That's really what this feels like. Like, it's almost like you're taking inventory right now. And I think that's why there's this withdrawal coming in. The Black Horse is really sticking out to me. This feels like secrecy, not in a mischievous sense, but in the sense of, I don't know if I want to share this with you, right? It feels very personal. And then you have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, for some reason the black is really sticking out in all of these cards, like the black shirt and the black cat. This might be a really important time for you to, I don't really like the labels of like shadow work and stuff. It's more so just to address the parts of you might be struggling to see or accept. And that's why that going within is really necessary, which is shadow work, right? But I feel like that term is just used so much in the collective and it's not really explained to a lot of people. This is a time where you're going to start becoming aware of, I don't want to behave in this way. I don't want this relationship. I don't want this job anymore, because it's not aligning with my integrity or the person I truly want to be, or my truth and my morals. Yeah. So I like this. I like this a lot, because Queen of Wands is a very confident feminine energy. It's a master manifestor energy. So that's the purging of what no longer serves you. Like, ooh, I want this in my life, so I'm going to get rid of the belief that I can't have it. And 2 more for Gemini, please, Spirit. Yeah, Empress. I love it. I love it. Let's stop there and do the overall. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, so you're shifting. You're shifting into a new state. Chariot in reverse, though, could also be like stubbornly hanging on to that new state or that new job, new home, new relationship in the form that you want it. When you embody true feminine energy is nurturing energy. It's receptive and it has healthy boundaries. And it says, okay, as much as I want to give to you right now, I got to give to myself. And I really like that you're tapping into that, because Taurus, our North Node, is the Empress card. And so you're learning to balance the things you want and need with the things you need for self. The external and the internal. And you're starting to allow yourself to believe like, I can't have this. I can't achieve this. Just don't attach to the form of things. Attach to the essence. So let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is. 10 of Wands. I love that. And the Tower, yeah. This is awesome. It's packing lightly. Like, what do I really need? What do I really need? What can I let go of? What can really fall away here? Some of you, this definitely feels like another person. I just can't shake this other Court card energy coming in. It feels like kind of very King of Pentacles. Take that as you want. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. It's also Capricorn for me as a reader. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this tells me that there was like an emotional tie to something or someone that wasn't actually fulfilling you emotionally, or you might have been overindulging in this dynamic with them, because the Knight of Wands is a very non-committal energy to the self, right? So you're overcoming a sense of codependency here, basically, whether this is actually another person or it's a thing or a project, right? So let's get into the Six of Wands now. I love that it's closing out with the 10 of Wands and the Tower. That's just like divine intervention coming and saying, hey, time to go. That's awesome. Let's look at the Six of Wands now. That was a little repetitive, don't you think? Okay, we have Death, Scorpio energy. Tower is Aries, Mars, Scorpio, by the way. And then we have the 3 and the 5 of Wands. Okay, between the 5 and the 3 is a 2 of Wands. So you've been waiting for a long time for this opportunity. But it's not like an opportunity coming to you. It's more so that you've been trying to get yourself energetically, mentally, emotionally in that place of ready to go through this transformation. The opportunity has been here. It's just, have you had the drive, the determination to take that path, that 2 that's in between them? Because the 5 of Wands is determination. It's a card of competition. It's the card of wanting to fight for something, right? And then Death is that ending of the old self, whatever is attached to, and allowing the new to come in. So I like that. I like that a lot. Let's look at the Queen of Wands now. 8 of Wands. Oh, that's awesome. 8 of Wands is indicative of travel. It's also explaining how things are going to start picking up pace really quickly, because now you're embodying this very feminine, receptive, grateful, abundant energy, right? Queen of Wands is playful. It's like, I'm not doing this because I have to. I choose to. It's that shift in mindset. And so in turn, you're starting to progress in ways that really benefit you and help you to achieve your goals and to get to where you want to be. Yeah, Sun in reverse and the Magician. You're working out of this very stuck, stagnant energy, because the Sun in reverse, the Sun's the happiest card in tarot, but it's almost like you might have been feeling like, I can't achieve my goal. Why do I keep hitting this wall? It's the card of oppression to me as a reader in reverse. It's almost like you're realizing, wow, I've been oppressing my own personal power by not really aligning or co-creating with my own faith, higher power, or just the simple belief, inner dialogue, that I can do this. Let's look at the Empress. I heard success immediately with this. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the World, there it is, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so here, and then the Ten of Swords. I love it. I love it. I love so much that the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands came out with the Tower, no less, because this is indicative of massive energetic purging. So you're done, right? We're done. We're shifting out of the old into the new, so that things are like fast, slow throughout this month or whenever this resonates for you. It's very much so explaining and showing you energetically you're still getting rid of the little bits and pieces that are not meant to move forward with you. And that's why this Ace of Pentacles is not yet manifested, because you're still closing out the world, right? You're still going through the end of the cycle, tying up loose ends. And that's why the Queen of Wands came out again, right? Just validation that your manifestation is coming through. Just remember to stay receptive. Remember to nurture yourself. Give yourself what you want, what you need, okay? Balance. Let's look at the Chariot. For Gemini. There it is. King of Swords. I like that. I like that a lot. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. So the delay in I don't want to say the delay. This path could possibly come in on more so your time, but time is kind of like non-existent. Anyway, the Chariot could arrive sooner if you stop trying to figure out what it's going to look like. Yes, you can have a vision. That's fine. Your masculine energy is trying to create that specific vision. because it's really craving it. It's really wanting it. Knight of Wands, it's very impulsive, ambitious, like soul-driven energy, passion, okay? And with the Magician there, this is exactly what you're manifesting. You're manifesting from what your masculine energy, the creator energy in the material world. Feminine creates energetically with a manifestation of thought and emotion and verbalizing things. Masculine takes action toward it. So if you're trying to build a relationship or build a business right now, it's saying that although you have a very clear vision, you're moving in a very non-committal way. The Knight of Wands, knights are in and out. They don't stick around. Okay, it's time to find that balance, temperance, right, between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, well, here's my suggestion, universe. I would like it to look like this. And the universe will be like, that's a nice suggestion. I'll take it into consideration when I manifest what's of your highest good in collaboration with what you're manifesting, right? So this might look a little different than what you have ideally in mind, but it's because something better is trying to come in, and it's asking you to be receptive to it with the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, also Empress energy with Taurus there. So don't, Gemini, Eight of Swords, this is Gemini energy. Don't overthink it. King of Swords, don't think it into existence, because underneath that is the Knight of Wands in reverse, followed by the King of Swords in reverse, right? It's not going to happen that way. It's not. So don't become attached to that. Allow yourself to release that contract. Hierophant, this is the lesson. The Hierophant is the teacher. It's spirituality. It's the higher state of consciousness. When we achieve higher states, we learn to become hermit, right? Hermit at times, because we're balancing, what does my soul need? Let me get out of the logical, practical mind for a minute and sit with my energy. What am I really sitting in? Am I sitting in attachment? Am I sitting in indulgence in something, right? And that's when you start to build new foundations with the Page of Pentacles. You're becoming the student again, because as you change, the way you want to move is going to change as well, right? So just because you wanted it that way 2-3 years ago, you're not the same person you were 2-3 years ago, most likely, right? And so the way you see things and the way that you approach things might change too, but you need to give yourself that time to really contemplate. Do I still feel this way? Or am I attached to this because I had the idea for so long? Okay? Ask yourself those questions, because figuring out your why is really going to help you align with who you are becoming and aspiring to be. Okay, Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, or you want to become certified in Reiki, or you want to learn about quantum healing, go ahead, check out my website. I love you. I wish you the best. I'll see you next time.